What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday show with your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday and EDIF the Street. You know what we talk about? Mindsets. Why? It's pretty simple. Because you live here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And everybody's trying to play these mind games. They're trying to jump into your mind, telling you how to think, what you should say, you know, how you should do this, how you should do that. Listen, man, go kick rocks. This is our life. It's one life. You design your life, man. This is ridiculous. Like, let's be serious here, right? Let's drop this, right? How many lives we got, people? And if you're at your office, don't matter. Get people to jump in. This is about positivity, uplifting truth. You want to make your life just a little bit better. So every Tuesday, every day, I come to bless up a little bit. So take it with you. It's our time to shine, baby. You know why? Because every day is Friday. I'm just vibing this morning. So if you're in your car, doesn't matter where you're at, I'm going to get with the rhythm right now, right? Y'all can get with this a little bit. Feel it? I'm feeling it. Yo, what's good? What is good, party people, beautiful people? How you doing today? Well, welcome to the show with your host, of course, your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday. So why? Because every day is Friday. It's the truth, right? I mean, if you kind of live like that, right, and you really think about it for a minute, like, man, it's crazy how quick life goes. And these moments, the present moments, and I mean, we get so tripped up, and I'm going to jump right into something, man, because, hey, everyone checked out, heard Facebook was down, Well, just to be clear, with Every Day is Friday and your boy right here. Even though it was down, we don't play to the algorithms, man. We don't serve them. We serve the people. Feel me? Woo! So, I mean, a lot of people, I know things are still down for my mind, finally went back up. I'm like, it's so strange how it went down on Super Tuesday. Oh, I had to throw it in there. I'm sorry, I had to do it. It's just strange how Super Tuesday, all of a sudden it's down. I'm like, interesting. But anyway, that's another story for Thursdays. Thinking about doing a Thursday show about the citizen politician, which is myself. And we're going to talk politics. I think we got away from politics and religion a little bit too much, and we're going to jump into that. But today, as you know, we're building this program for all my crew, and anybody that wants to listen, make your life just a little bit better. Just jump on, get people to come in, because listen, if you learn this program, the Every Day is Friday program, ages and stages, and how to really enjoy the moments and make some good memories, you came to the right spot. But let me share something with you today that I think just crushes us. So I watch on Facebook, I watch on social, I watch the kids, I watch adults, I watch people I know. Kind of getting a pattern. You probably could appreciate it, right? The number one reason that people don't do things, what do you think it is, right? You could probably guess a million things. But here's the truth. It's fear, right? Don't get it twisted. I don't care how tough you are and stuff like that. You feel it a little bit here and there, right? But most people are worried because it's killing you, because fear is false echoes appearing real. Now think about it. Everything you do, I see people, the politics are crazy. It's stopping me from doing this. I can't do that. I'm concerned about this. When are you going to start living your life? When one day it's just too late? See, fear is false echoes appearing real. Fear of other people's opinion. You don't want to do something because you're concerned that maybe an old friend from high school or somebody that's next to you won't like who you are. What? Who are you? Do you know who you are? I mean, think about the logic here. Think about the last 3 years, right? I wrote a couple things down today because think about it. How many things have these knuckleheads, okay, straight knuckleheads, kind of trying to put us in this fear of everything? Fear of poverty, fear of judgment, fear of other people's opinion, fear of failure, just fear of everything. So we sit in a box and we never continue to enjoy this beautiful life. And let me tell you something. We're not running from dinosaurs anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, there's no Tyrannosaurus Rex like running up the block. You see, you got to get the fear out of your mind because that's your inner villain. There's a great thing is you should check it out. It's called Outwitting the Devil. What up, Jay Buggy? What's good, baby boy? Right? Much love, kid. I'm out here every week. Why? Because I love you, man. Love all you. And the thing is, we can't live this life with all this fear that's just eating us up, and they're doing it on purpose. See, fear controls everything. And it's killing us. Because here's the truth. One day, and write this down. If you got a pen and paper, I'm telling you it's a gem. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any time to do the things you always wanted to do. Listen, let me put you on. I've been through so much. I'm going to share a story with you in a minute about my story a little bit, but I've been through so many ups and downs in my life. You know why? When I look back on it, because I've tried to get what I want. I wanted the house. I wanted my dream girl. I wanted the family. I wanted the financial situation, financially, spiritually, emotionally. I wanted it all. So I wasn't afraid to go after it. I wasn't afraid to go after the life that I dreamed of. None of you out here, you know what you want. You know that in your mind daily goes, I wish I could have done that. Wish what? Stop wishing. You see, everybody has a dream. Everybody has something they want to do in their life. What stops you? Fear, bro. Fear of running out of money. Fear of failure. Fear of I'm not good enough. That's what it sounds like, bro, right? It's like, and don't get it twisted. Everybody has a little anxiety, a little something in their mind, a little nervousness. Like me too. Normal. But I fight it. I fight those demons every day because those demons are lurking everywhere. You know what I'm talking about. Every one of you know what I'm talking. See, people don't want to talk about this stuff. They don't want to talk about the good stuff. But we're suffering. A lot of people are suffering. Can't put food on the table. I mean, people are really, because they're believing that there's no way out of this. Like the last 3 years, they just keep telling us, there's no way out of this. You're not going to make it. The world's going to end. It's finished. Think about the last 3 years of these knuckleheads. I call them knuckleheads. How many things they told us that were going to happen and didn't. But they scared they had us tripping for a little bit, right? But then you got to realize there's something called courage. And the life that you want, freedom ain't free, but it's possible. See, my life, I wanted certain things, right? And I wanted to create a life that I'd be proud of. And it didn't come easy. I fell on my ass plenty of times, bro. Sometimes I didn't think I'd ever get back up. True story. But I realized at 53, I did get back up. I got back up a lot. So did you. But we don't look at it that way. And that's going to come up next, right? So my thing to you today with a little monologue is everything that you're concerned about, I'm telling you right, you already know, Jay. The bottom line is fear. Everything that you want in this life is on the other side of what I call irrational fear. It's your mind playing tricks on you. And I'm going to get into a story. Something just happened to me. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share something with you. I didn't share with anybody else. I don't go around saying it, but it's not. Just let me put you onto something. All right. Now, if you know anybody that wants to listen, jump into this because this is real truth. And this is something that we all need to hear. All right. All right. So the other day, right, I go to the doctor's office. I get my checkups. Everything is cool. Blah, blah, blah. So the other night, there was this letter mixed up in the mail. And I'm sharing with my story because I love you. I got to be, I don't have a perfect life either. What's up, Josephine Baker? Girl, you know what I'm talking about, right? So we come from a spot, Jay, right? We got to live this up, man, And nice to see you. Nice to see you, Joe. You fam, right? So a doctor, there was a note from my doctor's office. And I usually don't get notes from the doctor's office. So I opened the note. And I wrote some stuff down towards him. I opened the note. And guess what it says? Listen closely, bro. I want to know in the chat, put it on. It's cool. We fam here. What would have been going through your mind if you got this? Ready? Check this out. So open the note. And it says, Dear Mr. Asatuli, please call the office immediately. The doctor wants to talk to you about your blood work. Let me ask you a question. Now, all of you that are jumping on right now, right? And you're going to see the replays, and you know me. I'm all about it. We're in this life together. The note says, call the office immediately because your blood work, there's something with your blood work the doctor wants to talk to you. Now, make no mistake. Where does your mind go immediately? All of you. We're normal, right? Your mind is there to help you survive, right? So what does it do? It went to now I'm able to control where it goes, but this time it just went off the rails by itself. Yo, D, what if you're not around for your daughters? What if the doctor says, man, yeah, freak out. Joe, let's keep it 100, right? You can freak out. Like, what the? Are you serious, doc? You sent me this letter? Are you out your mind? What are you telling me? And then I can't call you. It's nighttime, right? The place is closed. So now I got to chill home all night, right? You're like, yo, dude, this better be something serious, doc, or we're going to have a personal problem. I'm just saying, right? So my mind starts freaking out, right? So it's going to this place. And then I said, all right, D, chill out. Your mind, don't let it don't own you. You own it. Just trying. So I started calming down. I said, let me just chill. Let me relax. So I started relaxing a little bit, and a lot of things came into focus. And I want you to write this down, that if the doctor said to you, now I'll tell you what he said when I called him back up. So that moment, all those thoughts were going through my mind, but I realized something. Hold on, D. Whatever it is, you got it. Whatever it is, you could push through. Whatever he tells you, brother, you know you got the strength and endurance to make it happen. But the initial letter, like Josephine said, was like, oh, it's a wrap, cuz. Like, where am I going? God. But guess what happened? A lot of things started coming into my mind. But then some positive things came in as well. Like, yo, my man, you accomplished a lot in your life. You weren't afraid to go after what you wanted. You don't really live with any regrets. You really led a full life so far. I've done a lot of things I wanted to do. And I'm not doing this to impress anybody. I just wanted to create my life. And it's not easy. I'm always fighting for what I want. But I'll tell you something. When you fight for what you want, and you really just give it your all, and I mean, it ain't easy, bro. Trust me. But the path of least resistance will never make you proud. Never. I want my crew to experience that, whether it's you got it, your family, your kids, your friends, you got to experience that happiness of, I did it. I accomplished something. I had a record out. I became a CEO of a company. I married my soulmate. I'm a good dad. I've done some things, bro, that I'm proud of. You want that feeling, but you're not going to get that feeling if you're concerned and worried about everything. So next day, finally got the doc, and the lady gets back to me. I say, hey, doc, what's going on? And lady jumps on the phone, and guess what she says to me? Check this out. Now I'm working through it, as we all do, and thinking about the good things and saying, she goes, oh, ready for this, y'all? This is crazy. She goes, oh, he just wanted to let you know that if you can try and do a low cholesterol diet, that would be great. What did you say, doc? That it? You have what? Follow maybe a low cholesterol diet, possibly? You tell me to call you immediately? Could imagine some people jump off a building. Crazy. But the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because obviously I tell you the truth, good, bad, or indifferent. But here, what's up, Joseph Cambeezy? How you doing, big boy? If the doctor said to you, now I mean this is deep, so really take this for what it is, right? The doctor said to you, Joe, God forbid, Josephine, everybody that's on the stream right now, or check the replay, and said, hey, call my office. And then he asked you to come see him. And he said to you straight up, listen, unfortunately, you got 3 months at most. 3 months. I don't know, maybe 3 weeks. How many things would you want to do that you didn't do, but want to get done now, and you're out of time? So after this whole episode with my doctor that sent me this ridiculous letter and you should have said, please don't worry, right? Thing is that when you really think about it, have you done what you wanted to do? I just went through this last Friday, borderline diabetic, changing my life before. You see what I'm saying? We get older, these things happen, right, Joe? But we got to learn to manage them, right? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to get some stuff. Maybe it's diabetes, but it's manageable, right? We can manage these things. The thing is, don't wait till the time when it's not borderline, when it's truth. And then we want to do all these things, but just can't buy time. Can't buy time. So sharing something with you today is, listen, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what happens, I kid around a lot, joke around, but make no mistake. Life is about living. See, they say YOLO, you only live once. That's not the truth. You die once. You live every day and live in the present moment. Write your bucket list. And even for the youngins, like, do you? You're young. You got the energy. Listen, when I was broke, right? You guys, right, Josephine? You guys appreciate it. When we were broke, we still had fun. Like, I remember going to the Hamptons when I was, 17, 16. Broke. Man, I was so broke I couldn't even pay attention. Right? But I slept on the beach. Right? I remember sitting there on the beach, waking up with the sunrise, right? I found things to do when I was broke. I had a good time. It was crazy, right? We found things to do. I remember waking up on the park bench at Bedford Park in Brooklyn, New York, because the night before we had a crazy night. It was out of control. But I had the energy at that time. I had the energy to, stay up for 24 hours, go straight to work. But as you get older, the energy level drops a bit. And you want to do different things, right? But just don't miss this life. Right, Joe? You know what I'm saying? We've been down that road. We had great times, bro. We were never bored. We always had something to do with somebody. And even if we were broke, we found somewhere to go. And we were with our friends riding bikes in the park, playing ball. Maybe getting lit like a Christmas tree. But it was fun, right? We're still here. But now it's ages and stages, right? Don't wait for that phone call, man. Write it down. Write what you want to do, your little bucket list. I want to go to Cape May, or maybe I want to visit an old friend, because I had a friend that we had a falling out when we were young. And one thing about this, it tripped me for a second. Yo, what's up, Joe? Seth, though. Yeah, I played in Seth, though. And I remember I had a good friend of mine and we had a falling out. So you know what I did? I called him. And it's been a long time, but me and him were tight. What's up, Amanda Jones? Amanda Jones. I called him up. I said, hey, man, we're getting a little older, brother. And he's like, yo, D, man, I'm really glad you called. And listen, I'm an emotional dude. I'm a tough guy, but, I love my crew, and it was so nice to reach out to him. And I probably wouldn't have done that, honestly, if this letter didn't come. But then I really started writing things down and said, you know what, brother? I don't know how many years I got left, but I'm going to make the most of those years the way I want my life. And that's the best part about this country. It's the best part about what we do, is we got the freedom to be who we are. And the craziest part is your past does not dictate your future. A lot of us, you know what I'm talking about out here, we live with a lot of regrets, right? We do. We regret that we did this. We regret that we didn't do that. Please listen to me. And I care about you guys immensely. Just because you had some things that weren't so good and maybe did some things that you're not proud of. Human. Stop living that 51st dates like over and over again. I could have. Yo, Tony, what's good, kid? What is good, girl? Nice to see you, Tony. What's up? know, right? We hit the spots, didn't we? I said, oh, I got you, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Everyone gets distracted. You know what I'm saying, Joe, right? But we got to go back to what made us, who we are. We had fun. We endured a lot. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, sweetheart. I hope you are good, too. You know it's always love. Miss you, too. It's always love here. You know that, T. We go back. That's my friends from the BK right here, Brooklyn, New York. Real Brooklyn, right? And I'm coming out here because as we go on in life, we forget the good times. We think about what we regret, what we didn't do, love the transitions. Oh, I love you, brother. So stop, worrying about what you didn't do, what could have been, what possibly happened. You're not a tree. You could change right now if you wanted to, right? You can make a move if you wanted to. Nothing stops you but you. But listen, I wasn't always the nicest guy in the world. I was a crazy kid. And I know I did some things that I'm probably not proud of, but at that time is what I knew. But today, I don't look at anything as a regret. Nothing. Zero. I can't change it. I can't make it better or worse. I can't go back in there and start switching things up. It's in my Rolodex, but I will tell you this. The resume that I'll give you today is not the resume from 10 years ago. I'm not that guy anymore. I still the same guy inside my heart because, I got love for people, my crew. I never change. I always like helping people from the bottom of my heart and see them eat and see them be happy and see them be joyful because we go through some stuff. But there's no such thing as a self-made millionaire. None. No sleep till Brooklyn came. Play the music. No sleep till Brooklyn. I had to do it, Tone. I had to do it. I was going to play it, but we might as well. If you're sitting there, Tony, no sleep till Brooklyn, you can feel this. Because you remember Gazebo Fridays. You remember the times. We all do. And every time I hear a beat, I'm like, go D, go Boogie. Oh, I just had to just jump off for a second. You know what I'm saying? We change, but some things don't change. That's nice, no doubt. The most important part about this life is live with passion. Live with love. You're with yourself all the time. Invest in you. I mean, there's so many things that I really believe this. I really believe in my past that I could have fell many times. But I fight those demons daily. We all got them. I don't care how tough you think you are. I got big boys calling me. I got all kinds of people calling me. You would never believe it because, look, we're the kind of people, hey, how you doing? What's good? Everybody's, D's the man. Or, Tony's the goods. And Jay's always smiling, being happy. My boy, people jumping on. Yes, absolutely. But don't get it twisted. We have demons too. We do. We just fight them a little bit differently. We fight them differently. Because they're there. Problems are blessings. The only way you stop those demons is when you die. And if we're still here, we got an opportunity to smile again, right? Think about this. Check this out. Y'all are checking the news and all the madness. You see what they're doing? They're trying to change people. Like, become somebody you're not. Preaching it. Let's become somebody you're not. Let's take you out of your body and become somebody different. How about go kick rocks, bro? Stop influencing people, trying to become something they're not. You will never, listen to your boy, you will never find any joy, any happiness. I don't care who you are, not being you. You're beautiful, amazing, thoughtful, kind, sometimes chaotic, sometimes crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes raw, but that's okay. We're human. We're animals. Sometimes we wild out, and sometimes I'll give you, Dino, what's good, brother, man? You know, I'm still out here doing it, kid. Still out here blessing up. John Bentavania, you already know. My man Dino, much love. My man knows. We from the neighborhood. My man John Bentavania, we know. But I don't want to continue this life and not be proud of the person I am. And I'm at the point where you accomplish so much. Thank God. I thank God every day for that, man. I thank God because I never believed in them until I got older, believe it or not, because it was tough for me. But I do. And I believe it's, You're not soft because you believe in God. And I'm not here to talk about religion, but it's a good moral compass to keep you on point, bro. You know? And the thing is, man, it's got me like, only time we talk to God, right, is when we ask him for a favor, right? It's like, God, I'm in some stuff right here, brother. I need some help, right? The thing is, for all my people here, man, I will share you, and I've been doing this for a long time, right? And sometimes you're going to get hit with some bad times, and that's okay. Because success didn't change me. Failure made me who I am. And I'm not a failure. I just failed at things. I never lose. Either I win or I learn. Life is about how you see it, right? When everyone's trying to change their stuff and become somebody different and all this kind of gender stuff that's going on. And listen, man, I just think I know I digress sometimes. I leave the kids alone, man. I know I digress, but I got a great idea. This is my answer. Stop lowering the standards of people. Just raise the student, raise the people, and understand something. You were born amazing. You're a gift from God. And only you. He only made one Tony. He only made one Dino. He only made one John and Josephine. He didn't make 10 of us. He made one. So stop looking for validation and work on making yourself unforgettable. Straight up. Work on you. You know why? Because I wrote this down, man. We're a work in progress. But I promise you this, and hopefully this hits your heart. Anthony Harris, that's my boy, straight up. No string houses. Can we do it? Tone, can we do it, kid? Can we do it? Can we do it, kid? Yo, put him up, Tone. You know what time it is? It's your boy, D. Put him up, Tone. They don't know about it. Now they do, cuzzo. They don't know about it. Woo! Imagine Tuesdays just wilding out, having a good time because we can. Oh, hey, Tony. Yeah, we do. Anthony Harris is my boy. Yo, Ant. Yo, Tone. That's my man. I grew up on him. Sheepshead Nostrum. Always loved Tony. You're one of the good ones, bro. You know that. You know I got nothing but love for you, man. How do we make it out? How do we make it out of the hood? You know why? Because we broke free. Because we believe, listen, it was tough. Brooklyn is, let's be honest. Why do they call it the concrete jungle? Because you can't run, right? There's nowhere to run, cuz there's walls. There's these concrete walls. It ain't like we can go downstairs if we had a problem and we could run away. You'd see somebody at the bodega, right? You see somebody after school. You see somebody at the park. You can be in the stairway, right? They're walking up the stairs and you got a problem. You're going to have to face it. And we did. And we were better for it. Because you know why? We had to go through some stuff to give us the strength and the power to endure the real stuff as an adult. That is with the kids and the youngins and parents and bills and responsibility. But we need to go through some storms. And I'm so proud of everybody on here. I love you all, especially people from my neighborhood and my community. I come out here because I just want to give back some hope. I guarantee everybody on here, Amanda Jones, you ready? Every day is Friday. Everybody on here, right? How many memories you got? I guarantee you got some good memories when we were younger, right? You have so much to draw from. The streets, handball, basketball, the music, the spots, going to the clubs, hanging out at I got so many great memories, playing stickball, going to the parades, going to the feasts. Crazy. I made so many memories. I know you guys did too. And when you're not feeling right and things ain't happening right, you know what we go to? Go back to what we did, right? We could draw from those memories, and it makes me smile. Look at me. I know y'all are smiling too. Come on, Tone. Come on, Tony. Come on, John. How many good memories we had when we was youngins? I know we got kids now and families, and saying, yo, come, D. You still got the move. Yo, Tone, I'll make it happen. D. We try, right? Why not? We still here. We young. We're Gen X, baby. Right? But truthfully, ladies and gentlemen, life does hit us sometimes really hard. And we do go through it. But thank God we got some good stuff to draw from, right? Don't you, Josephine? But you know what the best part about this is, D and everybody out here, is when we were younger, we didn't know about anxiety. We didn't know about depression. We didn't know about these things. We may have had a lot of them, but we didn't know about them. So we didn't kind of address them. Right? That's why we're crazy. Like, damn, I had that. I had this. My goodness. Oh, my God. And we got to work it out now as we get older, right? But these youngins, they have all this stuff. We didn't have it. We were just going. Listen, let's say, for example, we want to play a video game. Now we play video games online, but we used to go to the friend's house, and 10 of us are playing Tecmo Bowl. We're like, yo, you terrible, cuz. You suck. My man, D, you got to throw the ball better. But we were together. Right? Going to the movies, King's Plaza. You'll know about that. We're going to the movies. But we went to the movies together. Now you can watch a movie alone on Netflix. When you're bored, you're never bored because the people got a phone and you look at it. That's why it's important to make memories and invest in experiences. And remember something. And I'm going to leave you with everybody with this. I know you'd appreciate it because bring your youngins in. I don't care who comes on here. It's always something good you get from this. I'm going to get real tight. Never change who you are. Never. Work on your greatness. Work on who you are. Become the best version of yourself. Smile more. Realize every day can be the best day of your life. If you don't know how much time you got, I'm going to make the best of my time. You don't need all this nonsense from the government, all these ridiculousness that you got to become somebody you're not. Yo, and I've said this before and I say it all the time. When that little swimmy, you get pregnant. I don't know, you ladies probably know better than I do, right? That swimmy has to get to the egg. Do you know there's 400 trillion little swimmies trying to get to that egg? 400 trillion? Only one makes it. One. And that one is us. Man, we made it. You don't have to change who you are. You don't have to stop clipping things and doing different things. You can work on becoming the best version of yourself. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Make yourself unforgettable. Some self-love. It's okay. It's not selfish. Self-awareness and understand. I mean, to being real. Tone, just change your patterns, bro. Change how you think, what I could be, what I am, what I want to be. And it ain't going to be easy, but I'm living this life because I don't get to come back from this. And if you do it right the first time, write down your dreams, write down your hopes, accomplish them one by one. You don't need 10 times to be here. One trip is enough. Why do I tell you these things? Because I know, look at Anthony right here. Tone, we come from public housing. It ain't easy. It's not here to impress you. It's a lot of people would look at us, especially from Brooklyn. If we were poor, we was on the streets, or we had bars on our window. Like, what are you going to accomplish? What am I going to accomplish? What you talking about? I'm going to make my way. I'm going to make it happen. I'm not going to make excuses. And I know it's going to be tough, but I want this life. And I want my kids. That's where I get tripped up. But I want my kids to be proud of the man I've become. And I want them to understand that I've already taken the arrows for you, right? I've already taken the bullets for you. I want you to enjoy it a little bit better than me. You couldn't live my life in the BK. You couldn't. And that's okay. I want you to just enjoy it a little bit safer maybe, right? But let's be honest. The only safe space is the cemetery. Now, I try to protect them as much as I can from a lot of things, but some things they got to go through, just like we did, to appreciate this thing we call life. And I know everybody out here understands that. We just got to spread more the good. I'm going to leave you with one thing, and I know I'm going a little bit longer than usual, but I'm a councilman in my town. I just got recently elected. I don't know if you all know, but I'm a councilman of Old Bridge, New Jersey. And the reason why I ran is for one reason. I care about the people. I'm so tired of everybody fighting. I'm so tired. We used to get along. We didn't care where you came from, right, T? Right, Tone? Right, Josephine? You cool, you cool. You're not. I love you, man. You don't care what color you are, right? Come on, let's be honest. What color, where you came from, black, white, orange, age. We didn't care. We were like, man, you cool, you cool. You ain't? We're going to talk about it, right? I reached my hand, when I became a councilman, it's not here to impress anybody, except I reached my hand out to everybody. It's not, if a person calls me, right, they don't say, I don't go, are you a Democrat? Are you a Republican, independent? I'm like, no, how can I serve you? I'm just tired of people fighting about things. Let's fight about how we can make our lives a little bit better. Let's come back to the kitchen table like we did in the 80s, man. Right? Thank you. Much love, you know? And the thing is, I think we got to go back to the table and we got to start communicating again, showing love that we always did. It's so important. So important. I'm colorblind, bro. I come from a place where I just don't, because I struggled. You know, no one gave me nothing. No one gave any of us on here nothing. We had to put forth the effort. But I'm tired of seeing people hurting. And I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unify everybody. Because one thing that we did when we walk into a room, just want to have a good time. And I think that's what we need to get back to. And I'm going to do whatever I can on my podcast, on my show, in my town. I'm going to continue to spread the love. You know why? Because it's the Brooklyn way. Tony, we can, Tone. We can. But the thing is, Tony, we can't be silent about it, right? A lot of people are silent. They're sitting back, not talking about it. Letting the government and everybody, for example, Tone, check this out, man. There's a big jar with ants, and there's red ants and say blue ants. I think red ants or black ants. They're just going together. And most people are like, wow, they eternal enemies. I'm like, no, they're not. You know when they start fighting? Listen to this. When someone shakes the jar. That's what they're doing to us, Tone. They're shaking the jar. Without any of these knuckleheads trying to, we should be limited government. It's we the people. We can handle our stuff. We know what we're doing. We just got to come back together, bro. We got to give some hugs and kisses and understand that we can't do this divided. Just can't. And it's us to the real OGs. I'm talking about men, women from back in the day that said, can't do this, ladies and gentlemen. That's not how we get along. Not how we grew up, Tone. Not how we grew up, Joe or Dino or Tony. We grew up together. It's you either real or you fake. Feel me? So on that note, you already know what day it is. I know it's Tuesday, but every day is Friday. And if you see somebody, open a door for somebody, say thank you, you're welcome. There's things that we can do to bring it back because it ain't over. I believe it's just beginning because you know what? This is what we do. We spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Yo, thank you all for joining me. I'm here every Tuesday, 12 o'clock to bless up with different things. You know what I mean? No, thank you for coming. Get all the people in here. I may be starting a Thursday show to talk about what's going on in the world. It might be kind of cool for everybody to interject because we got to speak. We got to talk. We can't be in a box and be silent anymore. It's not who we are. We got to spread it the right way. Until next time, man, much love. Hopefully you got something out of today. Much love, Dino, and, spread the love. And I'm just excited that God gave me the opportunity and the voice and the courage to come out here and speak the truth. So that's what it is, Tom. I've already said it, bro, and I know you have too. And we will continue because guess what, bro? There's a great saying, Tone, and check that. I know y'all can appreciate this, man. I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies because those 4 quarters, savages. Till next time, y'all. You already know. Love you all. Join me next week, same time. So if you're with the crew, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you're at, who cares, bro? All you gotta do is, I can move it. I get up and move it, you know what I'm saying? So, you vibe. We don't lose it. Just gotta keep using it. Until next time, y'all.